Smith.
And I am June Smith, River City Blues Realty.
A.K.A. United Real Estate Richmond. We're here, we're there, we're everywhere. We are making that transition over to United Real Estate Richmond, so bear with us, family, as we struggle. You've been at a grind for, over 20 years. It's going to take a minute to make some changes. You know what I mean?
It will.
It's not overnight. It's not over a month either. It's over months, plural. But again, I am Smitty. I'm here with June, United Real Estate Richmond family. New name, same game. New name, same grind times two. Grind time do is two. See, I'm speaking French today for you, baby.
What did you say?
Do, time do.
It's not do.
What is it?
Uno, dos.
No, dos is dos. Dos is dos. Do is French.
No, it's not.
It is.
Uno is one, dos is two.
In French, do.
Okay, I'll have to check.
All right.
Maybe I'm getting it all confused.
I think it is, but it's all right. It's all right, family. You know what? Welcome to June the 9th, a.k.a. the 9th birthday June has had so far in the month of June.
Woo-woo!
She burning them up, though, baby. You only got, 21 more birthdays left this month?
That's okay. And good morning, Chloe. How are you?
Everyone is special. Good morning, Chloe Green. I don't see her on my side. You know what?
She's on mine.
Let me make some changes and move some stuff around here. June, how'd you sleep last night?
I slept well. Very, very well.
Good.
Despite the heat. It was hot yesterday. It was hot.
It got hot, man. We went straight from May to August, didn't we?
That's what it felt like.
I mean, it was blazing hot, family. I didn't even want to send you outside. I was so hot, I was worried about you, but I'm glad you were able to load that mulch.
I am glad too, and also plant a couple of plants.
We just doing what we do, family.
I
Skirts in the dirt.
I appreciate you watching from me in the comfort of the air-conditioned home that you have.
Got you, girl. I got you. I'm here for you.
I saw you watching me through the window.
This is June Smith's world.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad to be a part of it. I'm
right.
just playing my role in the movie of June Teresa Smith.
As the overseer.
I am the co-star. You the star. But you know what, June? Seriously, time is just timing, man. It just keeps on going and keep on going. But you know what, family? Welcome to another morning of Crazy Faith. Welcome to a Monday morning of Crazy Faith. June, we got a brand new week. Brand new opportunity.
Brand new week.
Brand new opportunity.
To celebrate my birthday.
The birthday keeps on just keeping on, you know?
That's right.
You know? But June, think of all the things we can do this week. You got anything major things planned?
I'd like to sell some houses. I'd like to put some stuff under contract. That would always be nice.
Those are all reasonable things that you should want to do. There you go. Now I got everything set up right.
Yeah. I think I'll probably get my nails touched up as an additional birthday treat.
Okay.
You know, I think everyone should treat themselves.
Yeah.
Just to something small, something little every week.
What if you could do that?
Regardless whether it's your birthday.
What if you could truly do that? What if I could truly do something special for myself?
You can.
Just see, June, because see, I think big. I'm a big biter, but the big stuff is few and further between. It's the small victories. And by the way, Chloe Green has confirmed that Smitty Smith is smarter than a fifth grader.
Yeah. Anyway,
and
I did see Dorset Spanish. Like I said, I'm getting confused. And how do you pronounce that?
Do.
Deuce.
Part do.
Deuce.
No, do. She refuses to believe, Chloe.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Even when the smartest people in the world are in agreement.
It doesn't pronounce do.
Part do.
All right.
Now you're making me unsure. Good morning, Cupcakes. Clayton, how you doing, sister? Go and run me some caramel with vanilla icing on down here and have yourself a great week, man. Mm-hmm. Well, you got great plan this week, Miss Cupcakes. June, we doing it, June. We talk it. We talk about it, and that's kind of what I want to talk about. The word of the day, family. It's a crazy word. Let me get over here where I'm supposed to be.
And good morning, Yvonne. I wasn't ignoring you. You just didn't come up on my side. That's weird how it
I thought you said you didn't like Yvonne.
I love her. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I ain't one to gossip, but you know. But
now,
you know,
this week, regardless of what happens, is going to be amazing.
Now you got to be careful, June, because you know what? I don't want to accuse you of coyoteling.
What?
That's the word of the day, coyote.
Coyoteing. What is that?
Well, you know what? It's a variation of the word coyote.
Okay.
It really is, according to dictionary.com.
All right.
Coyote.
What does it mean?
It means to make noise foolishly.
Oh, okay.
It's to be loud and boisterous. You know, it's the exact opposite of what we're supposed to do. You know, family, in my world, and again, in my world where I'm king, King Smitty,
okay,
I believe that you talk less and do more.
Yes.
You know, is it this way in your world too, Jim?
It is.
So see, that's why we're in the same world together, baby.
Bye.
Hey, baby, love you, girl.
Love you too.
Woo-hoo. You know, but again, family, the less we say, the more we do. In my house, look at Dante, look at Smitty making all that noise. Hey, man, I'm a coyote, man.
Wow.
Coyote Realty. We just talks about it. We don't do shit.
Hey.
Well, damn sure talk about it.
The young is listening.
I'm sorry. Tell Logan cover his ears. How does Logan be using that word the rest of the day? Coyote. But it's a variation of coyote. You know, coyote is just howl. You know, just making noise for no good reason. Ever had a cool a dog, a chihuahua, as vicious coyote.
Oh.
All they do is just make noise. You know, and noise don't get the job done.
No.
It just don't. Noise can be an announcement. Noise can be while I'm doing it. But you know, June, I like the noise that I make after.
Yes, after it's done.
Yeah, after it's done. That's the noise that Smitty Smith likes. You know, and we always talk, and we use fasting because that's the perfect example. June, you know I'm fasting today?
No, I did not.
Yeah, I'm fasting today.
I'm telling you.
Because like you care. Like, what do you say to that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
You know, yeah. So if I ask you why, it just defeated the whole purpose. You know, it's shut up. It's what it is. It's shut up time. Just do it, family. If you're going to fast, it's an internal sacrifice. It's not to be shared.
I agree. I like the ones that say I'm fasting today. And you're like, really? That's nice. Why? And they're like, that's personal.
Yeah.
So why did you say? I don't understand. Why did you tell me you were fasting if you didn't want me to follow up with a question?
Why'd you open the door?
Exactly.
Now I do say that. Let's say that I say, hey, let's go out to lunch. And you say, no, I'm not eating today. See, that's cool, right? See, we're minimizing the words, right?
Yeah.
We're getting straight to the point. It's none of my business why you're not eating. If you say I'm not eating today, I'm not going to say why not. Because then I'm going too far. Then I am the coyoteler.
Yeah, but most people will be like, why aren't you eating today? What's wrong with you? You sick?
And I'm going to say for personal reasons. For spiritual reasons. How about this? For spiritual growth. For spiritual determination. For spiritual strength.
I'm going to say, oh, he pregnant. That's why he can't eat anything because he's having a baby. He's going to fall upset.
That's what you can't drink. That's what you can't drink. Can't drink the liquor.
Because regardless, people going to be peopling.
Yeah, people
they
be
gonna
people.
Say something.
Man, they going to make some stuff up. And it ain't got to have nothing to do with the truth.
That's right.
See, that's the thing about gossip and coyote. It could be whatever we want it to be, family. We are all kings. We are all presidents in our own world. We can just make all kind of crazy stuff up. And if I tell two people, it's officially true. And that ain't right, family. That's just wrong. You know, I'm gonna go somewhere, June, and I'm a little bit hesitant to go there, but I'm gonna go there.
All right now.
Yeah. Sometimes we listen to other people's noise, and it impacts our lives in a negative way.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You know, sometimes the people we care about are people who hold us down the most because of their pipe dreams. You know, June, I looked up the word coyote,
right,
and then I looked it up in the ghetto library, ghetto dictionary. It was a ghettodictionary.com, and it said simply, "Don't drink the Kool-Aid." that's the ghetto.
I like that.
Yeah, and what flavor Kool-Aid, June?
Strawberry.
Red, baby. See, turn in your cool.
Strawberry.
Turn in your cool card. Give it up. Turn in your cool
Strawberry.
card.
It's
No,
strawberry.
it's red.
Hi.
You know, don't drink the Kool-Aid, family. Coyote, don't listen to the noise. Don't get involved in the noise. Separate yourself. Be apart. Gird your loins. Cover your ears. Get some stuff done this fabulous Monday.
Mm-hmm.
The sun is shining June 9th. We only get one June 9th, June, and this is it. Now, granted, you get 30 days.
That's
the rest
right.
of us, we just get one day in June.
Hey, I can't help being me.
You cannot, Can't help
But you
but
know
be
what? A
great.
lot of people do a lot of coyoteing after the weekend.
Coyoteing.
I want to call it coyoting.
We just make
I'm
our own
gonna
words
change it.
up.
That's right. They're going to do it after the weekend because they have
Yeah,
Friday,
man.
Saturday, and Sunday not to see you. So they're going to come back to work and be like, girl, this is what happened this weekend.
Yeah, you got
Let me
nothing to
tell you.
Ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Nothing to do with nothing.
Nothing to do with nothing. And all it does is just slows us down, pulls us off track.
From being productive.
There you go, family. Productive within myself.
Yes.
All right? I'm not talking about productive with your employer. I'm talking about
Yeah.
productive within myself.
That's right.
Because, see, when I'm focused, when I am coyote proof, man, I'm in a zone and nothing can stop me. Nothing can slow me down. Wrote a song about it. Want to hear it?
No.
Here it goes.
No. But just think about it. When you're coyoteing,
Coyote. Hey, I speak June Smith. I'm good with
thank
it.
you so much.
Go ahead.
When you're coyoteing,
Go ahead, girl.
right? Or when
Do your
someone is
thing.
coyoteing, you get, like you said, you get drawn off your purpose.
Yeah.
It's like this is, even when it's someone that you, like you said, that you really, really care about, when someone's telling you what's going on, you get so wrapped up into their world,
Yeah.
their issue.
Their-
and it
yes.
becomes, and if you're so nice and so kind, it becomes your issue. You
And-
try to solve
yes.
it, and that
Tell
pulls
'em.
you off
Say it.
track.
Like Cupcake say so, sister.
That's
say
right.
so. That's right.
So don't pull me off track
Say
no
less.
more.
Say less. You're right, June. You're absolutely right. Girl, preaching this morning. Coyoteling. Family. I ain't got time for that. You don't have time for it either, to be honest. You might not know that you don't, but you don't. See, June, we ain't got but X amount of time on the big blue marble, right? I mean, let's be real about this, family. We got a finite amount of time. And we don't know when that date is. We don't know when the bell tolls for us, but surely it's going to toll. All right? And we got to use this time. We got to get some stuff, family. I don't have time to get pulled off track by the noise.
I tell people I do not have another 50 days left on this years left on this after like
You
days.
might not
Woo!
have 50 days. I hope you do.
That's true.
Who's gonna cook my bacon? In all June's story, I go first, so it's nice
Yeah, that's
once to know that you're gonna go first.
That was a slip of the tongue, sir. A slip of the tongue.
But Kai-Oodle, family, Kai-Oodle, think about it. It's a simple word, but it has such great meaning in our lives.
And if we're all honest, we all are guilty of coyote.
Yes, we are.
Coyoteing.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Hey,
We do.
Guilty as charged.
And I'm
Sentence
gonna own up to something. It was some years back that I was definitely coyoteing a lot. I spoke to one person. They got off the phone real quick. They're like, "Oh, okay. I you know what? I gotta go." And I was like, that kind of stopped me in my tracks.
Yeah.
Like, did they really have to go, or were they tired of listening to me?
Tired. Don't drink the Kool-Aid, family. Because, see, if I got a cup of Kool-Aid and my cup runneth over with drama, my cup runneth over with stuff, my cup runneth over with gossip, my cup runneth over with nothingness, I'm more than happy to pour some of this into your cup. I know we call it tea. All right?
Exactly.
That's right. See, I'm making some people mad now.
Sharing the
man.
tea,
Spilling the tea. Yeah. Kahoot, fam.
You know, and I want to say something also, Smitty. You are very guilty
Woo.
of cutting people off
Yes.
when they're coyoteing.
Yes.
He's done it to me so many
Cut
times.
you at the knees.
Let's
Cut
get
you
focused.
quick.
Don't want to hear about
Cut
the
you
past.
quick.
Don't want to hear about who, what, where, and
No.
why your credit is the way it is.
I'm not that person.
He
Jim.
is just concerned in getting you to the 620
Yep.
and above.
Like Cupcake says, say so, June Smith, say so.
That's right.
That's
he will
it.
cut you off
At the knee.
knee.
And won't even look back at you.
Nope.
Nah, man, because, you call me, I am future forward.
Yes.
I am not present back. It's the past is important.
Yeah. If you learn from it,
And June, and most of us don't.
we don't.
You know, and when we don't learn, what do?
Repeat
We
it.
wallow in it, we repeat it, we relive it,
Yes.
and we spread it.
Oh, yes. Oh, preach.
You know, we spread
Say
it, man.
so,
Caroodle.
Smitty. Say
If
so.
I'm unhappy, if I'm not satisfied with myself, if my soul ain't at ease, Dante says, tell June not to buy any more Acme products. That's what's messing up. Dante Green. Throwing the shades this morning. You know, Caroodle family. Nah, when I'm miserable, when I ain't feeling well, when I ain't myself, you know, I am going to spread that everywhere. And negative energy goes over everything. It is super glue.
It is toxic.
It sticks to you, and then I stick it to somebody else.
It's a biohazard. In fact, people should be wearing a sign.
You know,
I'm biohazardous.
if only it was
Like that.
true. If only that could be true. But again, family, a silly word with such powerful meanings, caoodle. And as June said, coyoting.
Coyote.
Coyote. Family. Take some time today at some point and evaluate the people that bring stuff to you. You know? Are they bringing you something useful? Are they bringing you something not so useful? Or are they bringing you garbage? And those people who bring you garbage, when they leave, this is important, family. When people bring you garbage and they leave, does the garbage remain with you? See, that's my point, okay? If somebody comes to me and gives me something and they share something with me of value, then you know what? They just did me a solid, right? They just looked up, they just hooked me up with some information, some knowledge, some know what it is.
And you know, over the weekend, Smitty had his great nephew over, right?
Yeah, that was fun.
And he's just 3 years old.
That
And
was fun.
Smitty and him were having a conversation, and he was like,
That's
and
what
we're
it
like,
sound
"What?"
like.
And that's what I see Coyote as being.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
regurgitating something that don't mean nothing,
To
that you
nobody.
can do nothing with.
Say so, June Smith.
So
Tell
with
her,
Smitty's
Cupcakes.
point, if you come into him,
Man,
come into
I
us,
ain't the one. I ain't the
we
one.
are going to give you valuable information. We're not going to give you and you walk away
telling you.
like, what?
I'm telling
What
you,
do I
family.
need to do? How do I get my credit where it needs to be?
I am not the one. You come to Smitty Smith, you got to be ready to work, not talk.
Yes.
See, we're going to do a little talking up front. We're going to create a plan. But then you're going to go to work. And then we're going to check in.
Yes.
But you doing the work. Because, see, work and talk and no work, that equals a zero. What's 0 times 0, June?
Zero.
Zero.
Or for some people.
All right, family, so Caroodle. Evaluate today, family. Evaluate who brings you garbage and who brings you gold. All right? Garbage versus gold. And when we take the time to recognize who's always leaving garbage at my desk, who's always leaving garbage at my feet. Because, see, we don't think about it, but if we take the time to really consider it, here comes Kelly. Well, every time Kelly comes to me, she's got gossip.
Yes.
Something that does me no good. Something I can't do anything with. Mm-hmm. But when she leaves, those negative feelings remain. I'll give you the perfect example. June and I, we over the weekend, we're taking videos of houses and we're posting them on Facebook because we want to show folks what they can buy. There's always a reason for the season. Mm-hmm. Well, we went to this one house and the neighbors were like off. The neighbors were just sitting in glass. I mean, it was just a crazy house next door. And it impacted our video because neither one of us were feeling where we were.
We're not feeling comfortable.
Not feeling comfortable. That negative energy came from the abandoned house next door to squatters over to us. See, that's that negative energy, family. June and I, we showed up. We got our cameras. We got the stuff we invested in. Countless hours learning how to use it. Countless hours getting better at it. Countless YouTube hours. Video after video after video. Practicing here at home. Trying to get good. Not even good. Just trying to get adequate. Good comes later. First comes adequate. And all that was washed away just by the energy from the house next door, and the people
And
coyoting
it's
all
so
over
interesting
us.
that you say that, because it wasn't even that they were coyoteing. They weren't even loud. They were sitting in silence.
They were just,
But just their mere presence.
yeah, just admit. That's what I'm saying, Jen.
So sometimes they don't even need to come over
That's
and
scary
spread
stuff.
gossip.
So you don't
just
even.
that mere presence of being around you.
So you don't even realize? Is that what you're saying, Jen?
Sometimes you don't, but sometimes you do realize when you see them, because you can see them, you can feel the energy of this person without them even opening your mouth. Just move. Just move
Just
away
go
from
on.
them.
Just go away.
Yes.
Either you leave or I leave. But one of us got to get the stepping, family.
That's right.
That's the plan
And if
for
you're
this
trying to
week.
get stuff done, that's what you're going to have to do. Keep away from those folks. Don't answer the phone. Don't open the door.
Get your boot off my neck.
That's right.
I'm in charge of Smitty Smith land. All right, I am the king. Let's move on, June, because we're running out of time. Time is timing for us this morning, dear.
That's right.
So again, we're still at 33, but we're doing things. June and I, it can't be coyote, June. We said we were going to do 100, so we got to do 100.
Oh, Dante said, Smitty, have a blessed life. I'm joking, he didn't say that.
But, we just got to keep on keeping on, family.
Was he saying that you were coyote? And Smitty?
Yeah, I think you're saying I was coyote. Yeah.
I'm joking. He didn't say it.
But I'm not, family.
Nope.
I'm putting in the effort.
Yes.
All right. You know what? I'm going to do it. June and I, we're going to do it.
That's right. We're going to get it done.
I'm telling you, family. Then we're going to talk about it once it's done. Hey, look here. We gave you anything of value this morning? We gave you anything to think about? We gave you some directions to help shape your day. You shape your day. Notice it's you and your, because this is your juke joint. And you decide what happens today, family. You decide who has a major part of your life and who doesn't. You decide who gets to hang around you and who doesn't. Hey, family, you bringing me gold or you bringing me garbage? All right?
Say it again, Smitty.
You bringing me gold or you bringing me garbage?
I like that.
What if you greeted somebody instead of hello? Hey Sam. No. Sam, you bring me gold or garbage? What if you establish that up front?
Ooh, I'm going to start saying that. No, seriously, look,
Seriously.
see if I won't.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that.
Yeah. But doesn't that just set the stage for what they're about to share with you?
It does.
It sets the stage and your standard.
And why can't you say it? Is it rude?
No, it's not rude. It's clearly identifying up front my level of expectation from this conversation. Is it garbage or is it gold?
And why shouldn't you set the level of compensation for this?
Level. You know what? I like that level of compensation because brother gotta get paid.
That's right. I'm trying to get paid. So you bringing me gold, you bringing me garbage.
Yeah, seriously, family. It's either one or the two. And it does Sam a favor because now Sam learns how to interact with you. What if I could teach everybody how to interact with me?
Woo! Smitty, I'm going to do it, I swear.
All right, family. You know what? Hey, look here. We gave you anything of value today? Give you anything to think about? Please like and share our grits and grants.
Did we give you gold or did we give you garbage?
There you go. We got it. We got to be honest with ourselves.
If we gave you garbage, don't post.
There you go. Hey, family, like to remind you, we got Grits and Grants Workshop the third Thursday of the month and third Saturday of the month. Attend either one. Simply go to our website, smittysmith.com, and register. Come on out, spend an hour and a half with us, family. Oh, we guarantee you, we're going to teach you some stuff you need to know. We're going to get you stepping towards home ownership. And it's absolutely free. But the information, incredibly valuable. All right? Incredibly valuable.
You might lose a lot of friends if you ask that question, Smitty.
Which question?
You give me gold, you give me garbage.
Chloe works in an office. Chloe, could you do that, Chloe? Dante and Chloe, could you guys see yourselves doing that?
Dante, yes. I'm sorry, Chloe, but you are just too nice. I do not see
And Chloe
her
works
doing
she works around thousands of people.
Yes.
How many times a day? She should wear a name tag, gold or garbage. That way people know how to approach you. But, we teach our kids how to survive. What if we taught our coworkers and our colleagues how to survive around us?
Chloe said solid gold. That's what we're giving her, solid gold.
So just
Thank
something.
you.
Hey, family, look here. I am golden. Golden boy, golden minded, golden theme, golden directed, willing to share it. Chloe said no. Initially, no, because it's rude. It's powerful, but man, what if we could, June? That's my point. What if we could?
Smitty, I'm looking dead in your eye.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it. I have no problem being rude.
I know.
That's
Look at Dante. Of course, I will start saying it.
I'm gonna say it.
See, I can see Dante saying it. You know, he'd have no issue with that.
Look, me and Dante are twins. I have no issue.
you know, someone walks up to you, gold or garbage, sir. If you're bringing me garbage, you can just walk around. But if you're bringing me gold, hey, you know what? Come in. Come on in. Mm-hmm. Let's talk. Let's chat. Let's be one. Let's share. You give me gold, I'll give you some gold back.
Yeah.
And we both walk away from this conversation even richer. But if you bring me garbage and I wallow in the garbage, June, you know, this is going to be really gross, but it's really true. June, you know, you got a bunch of trash in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't smell until you start shoveling it around.
Yes.
It doesn't smell until you lift the bag out of the trash can and then you release all the odors.
Yep.
That's what happens when people bring you garbage and you waddle in it. You move the garbage around, it starts to stink. Now you both stink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You both are full of garbage.
And why not even take it a little step further? What about the things that you watch, the things you listen to, the things that you read?
Yeah.
If you start asking yourself, am I watching this? Is this giving me gold or is it giving me garbage?
Yeah. Something to think about, family. It's all
like
too true.
If I watch a certain channel on the news, is this news?
News.
That's what I said.
Oh my God, news.
Is it giving me gold or is it giving me garbage?
You know, June, and I thank you, dear, because I have significantly reduced my news watching.
Yeah.
I did.
And how do you feel after doing that?
I don't feel like I'm missing anything. That's the part I don't understand. Mm-hmm. How much time did I waste glued to the news?
A lot.
Countless hours. And nothing has changed.
Nope. Now we're watching two toddlers fighting it out. Well, that's another story, another show.
You know, and it's disgustingly real. Kyoodle family, just making noise for sake of making noise. And if I want to get your attention, then I got to make more noise.
But the problem is people's lives are being affected.
And June, the more noise I make, the more annoying it becomes, and the less valuable it becomes. You know, it's just noise for sake of noise, Kyoodle family. But you know, June, I got to go, gadget, go. We got to get some more house videos out. I got to return 1 million phone calls. Got to send some text messages. Got to help some people become homeowners.
That's right.
Take advantage of grants and down payment assistance. That's the free money, family. All we got to do is get you to 620, and you got your foot in the door. We can get you to 620, family. That's the easy part. The hard part, keeping it. Hey, look here. June, I got to go, gadget, go again. I am Cadoodle free. Cadoodle free. Kyoodle free. You got me making stuff up, too. Cadoodle free, coyote free. I'm just free of all the garbage.
Yes.
I don't need it. Don't need it. I'll accept plenty of gold today. Anybody want to drop some gold? Drop some golden nuggets my way?
Hey.
I will pick them up straight away. You know what? I'm going to then share them with others, because that's what I do. That's when I'm living my best life. When I get the information and I get to share the information.
Well, I guess because I'm with Smitty, I'm going to have to share it too.
We the team. It's you and me against the world, baby.
That's right, baby.
Hey.
And I am June Smith.
Hey, family. I am Outie.